Alright, James, let's take a look at this snatch. Alright, so right here, this back angle is good. It's nice that your back angle is very nice, tight, taut, good, perfect. However, your hips must be a lot lower, okay? So for the snatch, your hips have to start at parallel, maybe slightly above. So at or slightly below, around this kind of range. Yours, you can see, are way too high. So unlike a deadlift or anything like that, for a snatch or a clean, you have to use a lot of leg drive off the floor. So your hips have to be a lot lower. And you have to keep in the good position until you get to the top. So this is really paramount. So this is the first thing you have to fix. It's the most important. Errors pile up along the way. So off the ground, hips must be lower. Take a look at this image here. You can see the hip height over here. This is right in the start. You can see the bars just starting to break off the ground. So this is more like the type of height you'll have to be. You know, you don't have the same proportions as him, so maybe it's a little different, but something more like this. This is clearly too high. Now, as soon as the bar comes off the ground, your shoulders are in front of the bar, which is good, right? We can see that. If this was tilted a bit, it would be a better angle, but good. Shoulders in front, that's good. Now the second problem is you are starting to pull way too soon. I think your grip is a little too narrow, but this is hard to tell with this angle. So probably need a wider grip. The bar should rest in your hip crease when you're standing with this grip. But regardless, you're starting to pull too early. You have to wait for the pull. Wait till the bar is up into your hips before you start that extension. You can see here, you already did it. The bar needs to be here, okay? And the bar needs to be like in there before you start to actually pull on it. Instead, you're doing it with the bar here. Okay, now when your arms bend, you should move under, but you're still pulling a bit too much. And yeah, you don't really bring yourself under. You know, this is a power snatch, which is a type of snatch. If you want to snatch the most weight possible, you have to do a full snatch. So your hips will have to get under that bar. Now when you drop it, you want the bar to kind of come nice and close on its way down. Use your hips to catch it down, and use your legs, but instead you kind of just loop it in front of you on the way down. So work on that as well. Alright, so let's watch in full speed, and key points to remember: hips lower from the start, a lot lower, right? Look at this image. Second point, wait for that pull, okay? Wait for that pull.